everyone. Welcome again to English 335. I will be your host, Sister Millard. I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of go through how the semester is going to be laid out. And so hopefully to reduce any confusion about what you need to be doing weekly and your major assignments for the semester. So let's get started. These are the things that I'm going to go over in this little mini presentation. First of all, within the iLearn and the Google Plus community, each week is referred to as you can see up here, this L01 through L14. There are 14 weeks in the semester. So each time something is due, I will refer to the week that we are studying that. So I will go over some things about the video presentations, the book planners, and then some papers that are due throughout the semester. Okay, so video presentations. Many of you have already signed up for which week you want your video presentation, and I appreciate that. If you haven't, go ahead, log on to our Google Plus community. I have it pinned to the top there where you can sign up to do which class you want to do your video presentation. Now, your video presentation needs to have 4 things, and I've got those listed here. This is also listed in section L02.02 on the iLearn. So, and I'm going to pop over there and see it after I explain it. So, first of all, on your video, you need to pick the genre that it belongs to. And you'll learn more about that later in the coming weeks. But you need to decide what genre the book is a part of, and then you need to give a justification on why it is in that genre. You need to analyze the actual story. You need to explain your favorite book, your favorite features within the book, and then you need to have some kind of nice presentation so your fellow students can have an enjoyable time when they watch your presentation. If you have a picture book, you need to discuss the illustrations. That is an integral part of the book, and so that needs to be addressed. And wherever I post this, I will post a link to my YouTube channel just to make sure you guys have an example of a book presentation that you can see ahead of time. I know it can be not aggravating, but a little difficult to make a video for your fellow students. But just remember, everyone has to do it, including me. I do it every single week. And so we're all in the same boat when it comes to making a video, and just have fun with it. Go be as creative as you want and have fun with it. But I have noticed that people like to see your face. So even if you have some kind of separate presentation, you can see I have my little face over here in the corner. People like to see you, so they feel like they're a part of what you're doing. So I was going to show you the area on the website that is. So if we go to L2.02, as you can see right here, that it gives the things that you need within your presentation. And then there's some helpful questions that you can also ask about when you're viewing presentations and when you're creating your presentations. So in addition to that, each week I will put up a poll, a Google poll in our Google community, and you choose who you think did the best presentation. So watch them all, and then you will choose, and that person that gets the most votes from their fellow students will get 5 extra credit points. So keep that in mind as you're making your videos and as you're viewing them. One last note about the video presentations. I had something I was thinking and now I don't remember. So, yeah, I guess we'll just move on back to our video or our thing. So, the next thing we're going to talk about is our book planner. Now, throughout this semester, you will read 60 children's books. And that's a lot. That's a lot of books. And we're studying children's literature, and you will read a lot of books. And that's why I said to go ahead, when you go to the library, just get a huge stack of books. You're going to have to read them all. You might as well start now. So, excuse me, you will be reading 60, and it can't just be picture books. Picture books don't take that long to read, and that is a big portion of your reading. But also get early chapter books, get YA books, get middle grade books, get the gamut of books. So 15 books are due every 3 weeks, and this is a huge part of your grade. It is the assignment that's worth the most amount of points, so please don't miss this. This is a huge assignment every 3 weeks. Best practice on that is as soon as you read a book, go into your book planner and input them. And I haven't sent book planners yet, and I will as soon as the drop date has passed, because I want to make sure that everyone that's in our class is going to stay in our class, because I can't be transferring book planners over. So in the next few, I think probably next week, I will send you a link that's specific to you, where you then input your book planners into a spreadsheet so I can grade it. And those are the weeks that it's due. And we'll go again over to our iLearn. So this is on section L 1.9 is where it says all of the books that are due. So you have your 12 required books that we will read together. And then we have picture books. And these are also when you are reading the required books for our class. So in week 3, we will read Little Mouse, the Red Strawberry, and the Hungry Bear, and Round Trip. Then we will continue. This is the weeks that we will be reading those books. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom, it shows what the rest of your 60 books must be. So you must skim 2 reference books. You must read 10 nonfiction books, picture books, free choice books. Now, keep these in mind when you go to the library, so you can know what kinds of books to get. And we'll know. Don't stress out too bad about this right now. We'll move on and figure it out. So, okay, moving on. And I'm sorry this video is a little long, but I just wanted to make sure you had heard all of this. Now, I created this weekly workflow last year because I didn't realize, because this is a 300 level class, that some students were still new to the college experience, and especially online. So I made this workflow to kind of guide what you should be doing each week. So on Monday, if you are you're doing your book presentation, upload that. And then check the announcements for the week. Read your weekly reading assignment. That's like Monday. That's what you do every Monday. Something to keep in mind, the book presentations aren't actually due on Monday. However, I have noticed that the earlier on in the week that you post your video, the more your classmates vote for it, because maybe they have time to do all their homework on Wednesday, so they want to vote on Wednesday. If you upload your video on Thursday, you will be less likely to win that extra credit points. So on Monday, do that. And then Tuesday through Thursday, you need to do your tasks on iLearn, which is, go through the content, check the announcements, do the book review. Also, we have a discussion board every week in our Google Plus about the books that we're reading. So go ahead, add your books to your book planner. Those are all things that you should do each week. And on Wednesday, the reading assignment quiz is due every Wednesday. So, and then You can keep going, and then Saturday your show and tell is due, and you'll know what that is a little bit later. It's where you say if you voted on your classmates' videos, if you read the books, and just stuff like that. And usually if another paper is due, like our Whisper Shout paper, it will be due on that Saturday. And voting for the video presentation is also due that Saturday. Oh, I remember what I was going to say about the video presentation. The video presentation should be at least 4 minutes long. 4 to 6 minutes is a good thing, a good amount of time. You can make it a little longer, but not any shorter. I did have a student last semester who did a 15-minute video. That is a little long for your other classmates. This video is going to be that long, but I'm really explaining the entire semester. So, okay, so there are a few papers due throughout the semester, and the first one we're going to talk about is there are 2 playing by the rules papers. Now these are found within the welcome content in your content, the welcome tab on your content. And there are 2 of these done and due throughout the semester. One is a required book. And so what that means is one of the required books that we read throughout the semester is you have to do a presentation or write a book report type on it. The thing is it has to be turned into me before that Wednesday that we study it. Okay, so these will be turned in throughout the semester. And each week it reminds you, if you're doing your playing by the rules paper on next week's book, get it in. So I'm just telling you right now, there's no waiting until the end of the semester. This one has to be done throughout the semester as we are reading. The second one is a free choice book paper, and it's due at the end of the semester. You can choose any of your free choice books to do that on. Last thing, if you have questions, just let me know. You can post anytime in the question section of iLearn, and I'll get back to you. You can also email me. I actually prefer the question section just because if a fellow student has the same question, they can just go there and look at it. So if you have a question, go there first and see if somebody has already posted that question, or if you know the answer to some questions, you are more than welcome to just put them in. One last note about our book planner. We actually have sample books that we read throughout the semester. Sister Hawkins from On Campus at BYU, Idaho, usually reads a book out loud on a Prezi presentation, and you listen to it. Though that book does not count for a book you've read in your book planner. So just so you know, don't input that as a book that you've read, because that's something that we're going over in the class content. So I'm all done. That's it. Yeah, I know that was a super long video, but I just wanted to make sure that you were able to kind of get a feeling for what we are going to do in this class, and so you're kind of not feeling quite as lost. And I know the online classes can feel a little disjointed because we're not all sitting together, but please ask questions. Please let me know if you are running into any difficulty. There's always the Online Resource Center if you're having some kind of technology issue. So there's lots of people to help you, and I'm always here, and I'll always respond back as soon as possible to any questions or concerns you have. So I look forward. I saw that most of you have put up your videos. I'm so excited to go watch those. So again, if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk soon.